Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Crippling Self-Doubt. Oh, that's a little too depressing. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Deep Oger review. Today, just a sprinkle of Siege before we get into another Earthrise figure later on this week. I'm going to be taking a look at Siege War for Cybertron, Spinster. He was one of the last Siege figures to be released, and, correct me if I'm wrong, but most people got him December, January. So, yeah, let's just jump right into this guy. And here are his accessories. In the G1, he was a Target Master. But, obviously, I don't think these are Target Masters. So, it's kind of just whatever. They did come out with the Target Masters, but they're in the Phantom Squad 2-pack, and another one was sold separately, just as its own. But, as it is, I think these weapons are pretty fucking cool. I obviously do like the Gatling gun more, just because I like Gatling guns more than just regular pew-pew blasters. But, they are both beautifully sculpted, and, really the only reason I bought Siege Spinster was for his colors. But, the colors on these are pretty good. Plus, you might see these little holes right here and pegs on top. But just peg that in there, and boom. Got some double gun action. And you can also do that the other way around with the Gatling gun on top, if I can situate it correctly. Nope. Hey, there it is. There we go. And here the combined weapons are in his hand, and they don't look too bad. I just prefer my Decepticons with two blasters, because, especially the ones that come with two blasters, it's just more intimidating. So, yeah, let's get into detail, and then, well, let's get into articulation. And here he is, all close up on his face. I love Spinister's head sculpt. I love Spinister's design in general, because I don't know what it is. It's just the hot pink, the purples, the teals, and everything appeal a lot to me. And, yeah, I love the head sculpt. He has this kind of prime type forehead in the middle, and then these split off sections, kind of like horn types. And then you have yellow eyes in there, a lot like, I'm gonna keep saying this, but his face kind of reminds me of Optimus Prime. He has the mouth plate, he has this little, raised section on his forehead, and these parts split off. It just kind of reminds me of Optimus, but, he is far from Optimus. Coming down here to the chest, nice hot pink, Decepta bitch symbol, and, pegs for, transformation. Nice silver paint right here, divots right here, and then more sculpted detail right here and here, then a silver right here with a teal, kind of like his mouth plate, but his mouth plate is a little bit darker, or a little bit more chalky, I guess, compared to the teal right here. Moving down, you have this panel, silver, yellow right here, silver right here, down to the legs, crotch detail, and for once, Transformers figure crotch is not black. Wow, I know, right? Right here, yeah, the silver, pegs kind of do stick out a bit, but whatever. And here, there's a hollow bit right here. Nice paint, scratched up paint right there, and then helicopter shins. That's pretty much it for detail. Now let's get into articulation. And articulation on this guy is not half bad. His arms do rotate full 360. His head is on a ball joint. He cannot tilt, sadly. He can look down, not far at all, and look up, not far at all. But his arms do go out about that far. And then bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, but that's for transformation. Wrist hinge right here. And then waist swivel, kick, that far up, that far back, spread, thigh swivel, single jointed knee, but if you just flip up this panel for transformation, boom. It's a little awkward and looks like shit, but you can do it. Hey, if you need to do it, you need to do it. I'm not complaining. But now, let's get into size comparisons. And Spinster stands around to the tip of his helicopter blades, around 7, almost 8, and to the tip of his head, almost 6 inches. And here he is next to some other figures. Here we have Earthrise Optimus Prime, and here we have Siege War for Cybertron Impactor. Now, let's get into transformation. Hey, there we go. Here he is in his helicopter mode. Anyway, that wasn't even funny. I don't even know why I laughed. Here he is in his helicopter mode. Looks a lot like the G1 helicopter mode. My finger's fat ass keeps getting in the way. But that, as you can see, it spins very well. Like I said, very accurate to the G1 toy. To take it or leave it, I'll take it. Because it looks... What are those? What? Why is there two Wait, what the... Oh god. My whole life is a lie. But here are my final thoughts. And, final thoughts are... It's a good Siege figure. Just Siege figures in general, to me, are usually some of the best Transformers I own. And that's just my opinion. But seriously, if you collect Transformers, I'd say pick them up. Pick them up. Be happy. Have Spinster in your life. Have bright, vibrant colors lighting up your dark, gray Decepticon shelf. Like, seriously, Decepticons need some color in their life. They need some pop. They need someone to just stand out and say, I'm funky. I'm cool. I'm awesome. I'm a fucking helicopter, bitch. Okay, maybe not, that, excited? Maybe not that. Chill. Don't pull a me and go, pump up, bitch. I'm sorry, I just really like Spinster. As you can see, a little in the review, I keep having to, every time I move him, do this. Of course, it won't do it on camera. Of course it won't, because it likes to behave, but it won't do the perfect V. And it's been like that ever since I transformed it a couple months ago, and I don't know why it's doing that, honestly. If anybody could, help me out, tell me how to fix it, maybe, any remedies for it, that would be perfect. Because, as it is, sometimes on my shelf, I, like, bump into something, and it'll just go and get in somebody's face. Or it'll go and get in somebody's face. So, if anybody knows something to fix that, that would be perfect. But, as it is, the helicopter mode really brings it down. It really, really brings it down, in my opinion, because it's not clean. Like, yeah, there's the argument that, oh, Cybertronians don't need to really hide, they're not really robots in disguise as Cybertron. But it's just a matter of the fact. They could have at least, like, pulled a Starscream and had, like, this flip-out thing, and his hands could just fold in, and it would flip back out. It just... something better than having the other cockpit at the bottom of the helicopter. That's all I'm saying. It could have been better. That's pretty much just it. But as it stands, this is a fantastic Siege figure. If you're a Siege collector, if you like Spinster like I do, if you just collect Transformers in general, pick him up. He's a really, really good figure. Highly articulated, highly detailed. I love the color of him. It can get annoying to some people, but I love it. It's neon, it's bright, it's pink. I'm a fool for that shit on my Transformers. But, well, final rating, the helicopter mode and my propeller problem really do bring it down a notch, which is why I'll have to give it a 7 get to the choppas out of 10. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this review. It's definitely been a shorter Transformers review, but I did ramble on at the end. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a heart, if you're on Instagram. Comment how to fix this. Send your death threats in my DMs, in the comments, anywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube, Instagram is Starscream_rules_1984, and Twitter is StarscreamRules1984, and if you're watching this on Instagram, Twitter is StarscreamRules1984, and, well, obviously, YouTube is also StarscreamRules1984. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, you know, I already told you to do that. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on my Instagram, follow, and, check out my Twitter. I don't do a lot on there, but whatever. Anyway, see you guys in the next review. Peace.